Copper continues to skyrocket and make its case as the next silver. If you're new to stacking silver, gold, or copper, don't miss this video. Good morning, everybody, and happy Super Copper Sunday, and happy clicking on this video. Happy copper coffee, everybody. Silver, gold, they're all doing great. They had a big 11% dip on Friday, including copper, everyone, but copper continues to make its case as the next future silver. Will it happen? We're going to show you some things that shows it is climbing, making its case, exploding in popularity and value, everybody. And we're going to talk about that on this morning's copper videos, guys. We're going to show some amazing pickups at the end of these videos. So if you're new to this channel, you know that Super Copper Sundays are long videos, but they're fun. So we show all of our pickups at the end of the video, and today I have a bunch of them. So this may be quite long on this video. So please watch it through, everybody. Let's tell that algorithm that this is a good video, and it pushes it really, really hard. But hey, like I said, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Had several people yesterday that subscribed and commented, and I want to welcome you from my living room to yours. A different kind of channel, everybody. I'm just a normal person like you, and I sit here in my living room, and I'm not, trying to do some sort of dramatic, directed YouTube video. So everything about my deal is real. I don't edit these videos, and we have a lot of fun. So copper right now, everybody, is man, it is really boomed. Last week, we went up to about $6.38, $6.39 a pound, and that is on basically per pound. When we talk about copper, everybody, we're not talking about on this channel about per pound, but we do update you on it. We're talking about minted copper, beautiful copper, everybody. Not this kind of copper, right? Although it's copper and it's still beautiful because it is copper, everyone. But what does it take to take this and turn it into that? Well, everybody, it takes a ton of work. It takes a ton of money, of labor to transform scrap copper into beautiful 5-ounce copper rounds and or bars, everybody. And we're going to talk about the scarcity today of our copper. Who's got the copper in stock right now at these bullion dealers? We'll show you a few of those. We'll show you on eBay what copper's bringing, what Germania copper, what Geiger copper, where's it at? I don't know what's going on with those, but it's so popular, it's difficult to find. And when they get it, they run out of it just as fast as it comes in, everyone. So we're going to talk about that this morning. And stick with us, everybody. Stick with us. And thank you all over the country, all over the United States, all over the world. And we got states, Indiana. We got, South Carolina, North Carolina, Alabama, Missouri, Arkansas, Texas, California, New York, everywhere. I can't name them all, everybody. And all you European countries watching. Got a new viewer from Ireland yesterday. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I hope everything's going okay over in Ireland. A lot of things are going on in the world causing our metals to drop down, but I see them coming up starting tonight and tomorrow. And if things stay the way they are, I think our metals are going to climb tomorrow. So let's get in and let's check out what is happening with copper. Going to show you a few things, and then we're going to go check out some bullion sites and eBay And then we're going to show you our beautiful, beautiful pickups that we got in, and I've got more coming. So let's get right to it, everybody. So let's check out what copper ended up on Friday at the close. We're at about $6.18 per pound, guys. But what I kind of want to show you is I want to show you this graph. If we can get this up here, and we're going to go to a 1 year. And I want to show you this run on copper. So we start back over here in May of 2025. And about right here, we are at about 461 per pound, 455 per pound right here, guys. And look at this sharp incline on copper by July of 2025 to 593. Big run. And then we had a big old crash right down to here, down to about 443 a pound. And then here we go right here, guys. We started out in August, and look at this run. Look at the bull run on copper. So copper's being pretty bullish. And then we climbed all the way up well over $6 a pound, 644, 645 a pound right here. And then we had some dips about right in here. So we had a dip down in here, March of this year, everybody, kind of like everything else. And then another bull run on copper. But if you look at this all the way up to here, if you look at this, everybody, this is bullish. This right here is very, very bullish all the way to the top here. I mean, this is pretty bullish. So they are predicting copper to really rocket up because of the industrial uses, the strategic uses, guys. And copper is really being considered the next silver. So let's look at something else. So if you look right here and you ask, and you can actually do AI and check this out, and it's pretty accurate. So copper is increasingly viewed as the next major commodity breakout, often called the new oil of energy transition like silver. It benefits from soaring demand in EVs, right there, renewable energy, and AI. Huge right here, guys, AI. But its broader industrial applications give it a unique, strong structural foundation. So, bam, right there, proof right there. Copper could be the next silver. Why? Because of supply deficit, severe supply chain disruptions, and declining ore grades, as we talked about before, are severely limited. So, the output is very, very limited on copper ore right now, including silver. Industrial demand, copper is practically irreplaceable in electrical applications, AI data centers, and power grid modernization. So everybody, this builds the case right here for copper as the next silver. Bullion dealers are already seeing minted copper bullion separate from industrial bullion, everybody. And they are pricing it in ounces, not in pounds, not in Home Depot copper. So here's the investment outlook. Following historic bull runs in precious metals, commodities, traders are heavily eyeing copper. Okay. Prices have surged past $6.30 per pound. Well, there you go. That's all there is to it. Physical stacking, unlike silver, stacking physical copper is inefficient. But now I disagree with that. They all the copper stackers and all of the copper haters tend to see this, and that's what they look at right here. But so far, since I've started stacking copper, I have been right about copper, and I think it's going to continue to skyrocket. I think it's the next silver. They always told us not to buy silver because silver was a junk metal and it'll never be anything. Gold, gold, gold. Got to buy gold. So that makes the case for copper possibly as the next silver, everyone. So if you're thinking about getting some copper, make sure to do your own research. We're not financial advisors, but I am really hard into it. I'm not selling my copper. It's going to be for the grandkids because I think that I am developing something in the future for them, and that's why we stack it, everybody. Just like goldbacks. Goldbacks are the same. So let's move over and let's look at some copper prices at some of the bullion dealers right now. And we'll start with APMEX, guys, and we'll see what the availability is on some of this stuff. Now, these are bars that we've got in here. Geigers, alert me, alert me, alert me. This stuff is so popular, guys, but look here. That is $7.99, not $6.99, and that's 1 through 19. So if you want that $6.99, you got to buy 500. But we have alert me, alert me, alert me, alert me. And this is on APMEX, everybody. And so they are still kind of depleted on copper bars. They do have some copper rounds, but copper bars have pretty much been depleted at APMEX. So let's move over and let's check out JM Bullion right here, everybody. Let's go over here like this. I really like these touch screens, right? I like these touch screens, guys, because I can do this, and it's really kind of cool, just like your phone. So they do have some stuff. They have availability on all these 1 ounce bars, and I know they have some rounds. I do like the Buffalo stuff, but like APMEX, that's going to be another probably $2 over this. This would probably be for a big lot of bars to get that price. Plus, remember, everybody, a lot of this stuff you're going to pay shipping. If you use your bank card, they're going to hit you with a 2 to 3% upcharge on the credit card simply because, really, it costs more to use a card. But for what copper costs, guys, they shouldn't charge you, but they do it anyway. So they have some good stuff here. JM's they've got a lot of stuff in stock. One of the few. A lot of them don't have any. Now, I'm not into these, everybody, but let's just move on here. Silvertown Aztec copper round. The ones I like are the 5 ounces. I think the 1 ounce is cool to have a few tubes of 1 ounces, but 1 ounces. But I'm better on the 5 ounce stuff minimum. I do occasionally get some 1 ounce stuff that we show you, but if you'll see right here, the Geiger stuff is very difficult to get. The Germania stuff is very difficult. That's Germania, and it's just some of this stuff is tough. But they do have a lot of bars in stock. So they have all this in stock. Everybody, it's pretty cool. Let's move on to SD Bullion, everybody. Okay, they do have some goodies. They got some 1 ounce Morgan bars and some coin or rounds. Let's call them rounds. Peace dollar round is pretty cool. That's a pretty good price, everybody. You're not going to pay that. You're going to pay $5.09. So figure about $1.10 more than what they're actually showing right here for that. And man, I remember when copper was $1 per round, everybody. That is nuts. This is actually very cool. And one of my all-time favorites, the Scottsdale Eagles, guys, are really, really, really cool. I have this except in I think a special edition, which is very limited. But to have some of these stackers, these are cool. I mean, you're going to, what are they, $5? Let's see here, $7 a piece per ounce, guys. Do you guys remember when silver was $5 an ounce? Did anybody out there buy silver at $5 an ounce? So they have some pretty cool stuff on here and in stock. And so they have really good prices on this, but it better add about $1 or $2 to some of this stuff per ounce. So usually the larger you get, everyone, the larger stuff that you get, the better price you typically get, kind of like with silver. So let's move on to money metals, guys, and let's check out some of this stuff. They do have some stuff in stock at Money Metals, and they're pretty good prices too. But it's just, copper has rocketed in popularity, and the availability still is really, really low on copper. And so it actually pushes the prices up just like supply and demand. And if you'll see right here, oh man, this is pretty cool. I'm learning some new things with the mouse and the computer. That way I don't have to actually do it with my fingers, but they do have some stuff available. Some of the really, really popular stuff like this Copper Libertad 5-ounce bar. Now that is very, very cool, everybody. Very, very cool. So some of that stuff they don't have. The real popular stuff they do not have. The Germania, the Geiger, all that stuff they do not have. Now this is pretty cool right here, everybody. This is the GR Reserve Copper Bar 10-ounce, about $30, and the popular stuff is going to be a lot more than that. I've never heard of GR Reserve, but it's new to me. But still, nevertheless, it's very, very cool. And once again, we see Geigers, and they are in stock. Alert everybody at Money Metals. So let's check out. Let's roll over to eBay, everybody, and check out eBay on some Germania stuff. Now, what I do is I scroll down here and I click on sold items, because really you need to do that, everybody, because you just can't trust the buy it now on what this stuff is sold for. So let's look at this. I mean, we've got $189 on a kilo. Some of those have gone up again. They're starting to climb back up. They have more than doubled in price and value. And you just, about the only place you can find this stuff is right here on eBay. Here's another kilo, about 180. I don't know how that somebody, oh, okay, that's in Australia. So you need to add, really, I mean, that's a fantastic price. I mean, it's like a giveaway. But if you add $18 to that, that's still a great buy, guys. I mean, I might have bought that. I didn't see it. So what a great buy on that. So this kind of gives you an idea right here. United Kingdom, look at this price. That one sold for $113, but only $1.33 delivery, but I'm sure that's in the United Kingdom. Golly, that is absolutely crazy. Here's 5 Germania kilos, $786.50. Pretty good buy on those. So that kind of gives you an idea. May 12th, $170, and then we got $145. Still way up there. There's a 5-ounce, $58. Everybody, that right now is about the going trend on the Germanias. They were quite a bit higher than that before, but they're still really holding their own on pricing, everybody. That's quite a bit. They're still way up there, still very, very popular. And it's really kind of what part of the day or what day that you're buying adds to the price of these bars. So if you'll look at that, $189, $199, May 10th. And then here's a great buy, $54.95. So let's look at some Geiger stuff, everybody. We've got a 5,000 grams, $750. These have come down just a little bit, about $89 plus $5.97 shipping, so a little over $90. Here's one that's $100. Let's go over here, and like I said, you need to hit click on sold. So let's look at the sold items. Okay, so here we go. $81. These 100-gram bars are awesome. And some of the great big monsters, they get up there. So $105 on a 10-ounce, coming down just a little bit, everybody. See $100 again right here, $100 here on the Geigers. And these are the square Geigers in the plastic protective cases. These are really, really interesting, everybody. I have a few of these. This is a 1-ounce. Elna made them in 2010. So soon to be a big time collectible round, everybody, and already is. So here's a 1,000 gram or kilo 150 on a Geiger. And here is 36 bucks on this one. Somebody has busted this out of the protective plastic case that these come in. So that pretty much kills it, everybody. So if you buy one of these, don't buy it like this. Buy it in a protective case. You won't regret that. So here's a lot of 265. We've got, see, there's your protective case right there on the 100 gram. There's a lot of really cool stuff out there. So make sure you do your research. Here's some just some regular generic stuff, rounds that are selling. So let's look here. Let's go up. We're going to, and then we'll scroll down, guys. So let's go up. And then we're going to look at some really, really cool pickups that I got. So, all right, 2019 Silver Shield, 1 ounce. That is, that's really cool. There's a reason why it's so expensive. It's probably a special round that was minted. Annie Oakley, $6.49, $14 for a 2 ounce Scottsdale line stacker. That's very, very cool, everybody. You might be able to get those on the Scottsdale site cheaper if they have them. That's the problem. A lot of these bullion dealers don't have the really popular stuff for purchase. These 5 ounce 2150, pretty good deal. Some of the specialty stuff that people just want, they pay a pretty good price for it. So there's some hand poured stuff. This is really cool. 5 ounce 3188. I might hit the button on one of those. I might try to find it somewhere else first, but if I can't and they're all sold out, I might have one of those just to have it. So, and then you got the Scottsdale copper stackers. I've got these guys. These are very, very cool. And then some other stuff on eBay. So if you can't find it on, if you can't find your stuff at the bullion dealers, at the a lot of the coin dealers, a lot of the LCSs, if you go to coin shows, are stacking copper and selling copper. So if you can't find it, go check out your local coin dealers. Check out eBay. Be careful about what you buy. Make sure you're buying from a very good dealer or seller, guys. And remember, I've got, let's go up here real quick, and we're going to show you one thing here. Let's go to this. I want everybody to meet Tim. Let me tell you something. What a fantastic guy. We're going to hit pause on that. Fantastic guy. I've been buying some stuff from him. And look at some of the stuff he's got right here, everybody. He's got some beautiful coins, beautiful rounds, some copper, he's a big time collector, and he's got a lot of great stuff. And if you'll click down in the where it shows my face on the main page, I have his link to that. So it's called Mason's Whatnot Finds on eBay. So go check him out. Great guy. He ships extremely fast. He doesn't mess around, guys, and he's awesome. So he's one of my new favorites on eBay. Very trustworthy. I've gotten several things from him today. So make sure you go check him out, guys. You just don't find people like this right here, just good people. And so go check him out on eBay. Let's help his store be successful. He communicates very well. So if you have something that you're looking at and you want to buy, send him, contact seller. So he'll get right back to you. So everybody, that is the extent of the computer side. So I think we pretty much made the case on copper, everybody, once again, as possibly the next silver. There's a lot of you that will disagree with me, and that is just fine. Everybody has their opinions, right? I want you to comment in the comment section. Let us know, hey, what are you stacking in copper? What are you stacking silver? Some of you don't want to mess with copper or gold backs. That's just fine. Let's be cordial on our comments. And hey, if you're a new subscriber, you watch this video. Thank you so very much. We hope it does very, very well today. This is one of the funniest funniest video. Yeah, it could be that, but one of the funnest videos that I do all week. So let's go check out some incredible pickups, everybody, right now. Let's pause it. I'm going to hit the pause button right now. Let's check out some pickups. Well, I had to go get some coffee, everybody. And so happy coffee. I don't know if I said it. Happy copper coffee to everybody. And I've got the tripod right here. So I'm sorry that you're seeing that. But hey, that's just the way it is. We'll get some good lighting on this stuff and really make this a fun pickup video. Everybody, I'm not sure if I'm going to show everything today. But we're going to show a lot of it, and we will show our copper pickups at the end of this video. Now, I have some amazing copper pickups, everybody, coming this week. They're just not here. I've got several things, 4 or 5 things coming, and we will show you those pickups on next week's video. There's our 5-ounce Germanium, our kilos, and our Geigers, and our incredible 50-gram Cook Islands copper. And by the way, there's a lot of actual currency copper collectible coins out there, guys, and they only made 5,000 of the Cook Islands. And so, and there's our 5-ounce stuff, including our beautiful Libertads. So we have some incredible copper here, everybody, that I'm a big believer in. So we'll show you our little copper pickups after we show you this stuff. But a lot of this stuff I got from Tim, okay, on his Whatnot finds. So, coffee. So let's show you this stuff, guys. So very trustworthy guy, and we appreciate it. This is really cool. I wanted to have this just because, you know, it's gold. It's a really cool piece. It's I think this one is 1/500th. Let me tell you real quick here. Yes, this one is a 1/500th eagle head gold coin. Let's see if we can get that in there. Pretty cool. Really cool little, there we go. Let's do this. There it is. You can see it. Really cool little coin. Look how small that is, guys. 1/500th. Now, what's really cool is I'm going to show you something, everybody, and just kind of make a case. Okay, so 1/500th gold coin. Very, as you can see, very small. You know, very small. So, but it's very cool. And then here we have 1/500th to gold back. Okay, so guys, if you were going to spend something and you were going to barter with something or negotiate for goods and services, which one would you use? You're not going to use this, because tell me this. How are you going to keep from losing that little bitty tiny piece of gold versus a nice, beautiful 24 karat gold back? You're not, guys. You're not going to carry this because it's too easy to drop, to lose. If you pull it out and you drop it in the grass, you never find it again. But you can carry these in your wallet. You can carry these in a gold back wallet. They're both 1/500th of gold. So there's your 1/500th of gold right there in a gold back. So very cool to look at these side by side. I don't know if anybody's really ever shown this, but very cool to look at these side by side. So let's put that one right here, and we'll put our gold back right there, everybody. So let's look at our next pickup. Another one, everybody. An incredible Egyptian King Tut MS69 graded 1/200th, okay, of gold. That is beautiful. Let's see if we can get that in there where we can see it. It's very difficult to see. I'm trying to figure out how. Let's get it where we can see. It's very difficult. There, I can't tell if I've got it right side up. Maybe it's this way. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So there's 1/200th right there, guys. All right. You can see, what did I do the other one? Look at the difference here. Quite a bit bigger, right? Okay. But still very, very small. Very, very small, everybody. So here is a 200th gold back. Same as this. Pure gold, 24 karat gold, 24 karat gold, everybody. Very, very cool. So I'm going to keep these, and I'm going to get these too, but hyperfractional, fractional gold. But that's what a 200th gold coin looks like, everybody. Very cool. I like these. It's still gold. You still have gold. They're relatively inexpensive to get, everybody. I got these from Tim, and they're really, really cool, everyone. And they're not that expensive. So if you want to own gold, like in this form, or if you want to own gold backs that are a negotiating instrument that continue to go up in value and follow the market, you can have the gold back, or you can have this, guys. So let's move on. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is my favorite time of the whole week. Let's put them over there. Okay, let's move on. We have got some pretty special things right here. I've got an MS70 graded, not from NGC or PCGS, but still, nevertheless, a really cool MS70 17 Eagle. So these things, guys, some people like them graded, some people don't. Some people will just, bust them out, right? They just break them out of here and just put them in their heavy stack. So I kind of like them like this. They keep them pretty cool. And I've got some that aren't, quite a few that are not in these right here. So, but nevertheless, very cool Eagle MS70. And then we got another Eagle, everybody. Beautiful. Oh, no, not an Eagle. This is my favorite, one of my favorites now. 100 pesos, 0.720 on silver, everybody. 100 pesos. They made 784 or 90. Yeah, 784. It's either 784 or 794,000 of these. And this is MS65, guys. These are really, I mean, a lot of people don't even know about them, but they're a beautiful, beautiful coin. And a very limited mintage in 1979. So they have some good value, everybody. And, I have two of these. Here's another one, 1979.720. Here's another one. I'm going to say it's grading pretty close to that. That's a generic case. Really cool to have that. And you can test these too. And they should come out just true as gold, guys. Not as gold, but as silver. So I've got two of the 1979s and the 100 pesos, right? And, they only made them 3 years, guys. So they made them 77, 78, and 79. And 77 and 78 were very, very high mintage coins. And the 79 was a much, much, much lower mintage of coin. And then was the last year when they put silver in them. So adding that to our incredible numismatic stack, put those over there. And then we'll show you another Eagle, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there, everybody. MS70, beautiful Eagle, 2017, once again. Just adding that to our stack, guys. Beautiful Eagle. I mean, everybody, a lot of you have Eagles. Okay, we have, I've got Eagles, Maples, I got Libertads, but most everybody has Eagles, not a big special thing, but Eagles are beautiful. They're a beautiful coin. Got to take a drink of my amazing, beautiful coffee with cream and sugar in there. So it's not cream, well, powdered cream, I guess. It's good stuff. And let's move on to a special one, not a real nice one, but I got one. I can say I got it. Everybody, this is an 1877 Carson City quarter. Now, it's pretty smooth, pretty worn out on this side, but it's pretty evident right here. So a beautiful, beautiful Carson City. You can see the CC right down in here, guys. Let's see if we can get that to focus in pretty good. Really, really cool. I've got one. So it's a Carson City quarter. I'm going to get another Carson City Morgan dollar. Maybe, next few months or something, I might buy one. I'm just going to look for the right deal on it. But I got one. I got a quarter. And here's what's funny. I didn't even know they had a Carson City quarter. I just did a search on it, so it tells you how I keep up with things. And I'm still new into the numismatic stuff. And I've got another one that's just beautiful. Look at this bad boy. Look at that, 1944. Guys, this is a beautiful, beautiful coin. I'm really happy to get that. And, for really nice ones like this, you're going to pay a pretty good premium on these guys. You're going to pay some good money for these things. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful coin. This is a very, very, very nice one. We ping tested this one also and checked it. And so she's true and happy and good. And I'm pretty excited about that one. So a lot of this stuff, guys, came from Tim at Mason's Whatnot Finds. So go check him out once again, everybody. Great guy. And then here's a 1977 100 pesos that we also got. Very nice coin. As I said, these had a very high mintage in 77, 78. And then the 279s I have much, much, much lower mintage, 784 to 794,000. So, but still a beautiful 100 pesos coin, everybody. Love these. And then our last silver, and I've shown it, but we're going to show it again because I love it, is a Behemoth 5 ounce or 10 ounce eagle, guys. Sunshine mint, beautiful round. And I love it. So I had to show that to you again. And look at our copper, our beautiful copper that Tim sent me this. He didn't have to, but he did. Beautiful, beautiful copper round right there, guys. You just can't get any better than that. Thanks, Tim, for that. Prospector. Looks like, yeah, Prospector. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. That's going in the stack. And then we got this from Tim. A 5 ouncer, everybody. A 5 ounce Aztec we got from Tim. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful 5 ounce. I didn't have one. I got a 2 ounce. Now we have a 5 ounce, everybody, to put in our copper stack. And our last is this. Incredible. Another 5 ounce Behemoth, guys. 5 ounces. Look at that beautiful, beautiful 5 ounce copper round, guys. So adding that to our stack. Got more copper coming for next Sunday to show you that I'm excited about. We just didn't get it in time. So everybody, thank you so very much. Thanks for watching these videos, everybody, watching them all the way through, supporting our channel. I hope you enjoy this copper video, Super Copper Sunday. Everybody, let's see what's going to happen tomorrow with silver and gold on Monday. And I will see you tomorrow. Happy Sunday. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for all of these beautiful metals that you give us, that you provide in this ground so that we may barter with in the future. So everybody have a fantastic day. Happy Sunday, Lord's Day. Amen.